Hi guys. So I want to talk to you guys about a friend I have in my life. Actually, I think a lot of people have this friend in their life, in their lives, I should say. This person affects almost everybody I know, to be honest. Unfortunately, this person's not very liked. So this video is actually specifically about that person. I guess before moving on, I will tell you what his name is. Anxiety. Yeah, you heard me right. Anxiety. Gotta love anxiety. I have anxiety. Yep. And you know what? I know a lot of you do too. I don't even know if I know a person that does not have anxiety, to be honest. What is anxiety? Many people experience anxiety differently. Me, if I have anxiety, but then there's also panic attacks. So panic attack sometimes feels like you're short of breath, you can't breathe, you get this tightening in your chest, and yeah, that's what my panic attack feels like. Anxiety is the feeling, for me, it's like a feeling inside where it's like you're unwell, you don't feel well, you're anxious, you feel this heaviness in your chest. I want to tell you guys what I do for my anxiety. I still have anxiety, but what I do to deal and cope with it, that's what I'm going to tell you what I do. You can take medication for anxiety, and that's totally okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You can do meditation. Some people read, which help them. Honestly, there's a lot of things you can do. Actually, it's almost like you distract your mind with something else. Sometimes it's not that easy. So what I do for my anxiety is, let's say I'm feeling fine and all of a sudden I start getting anxiety. Well, 5 seconds ago I was feeling fine. So what caused my anxiety? So that's where I go into depth and I tell myself, okay, I was fine 5 seconds ago. What did I do within those 5 seconds that caused me anxiety? Did I go on social media and I saw something and it caused me anxiety? If that's the reason, well, maybe say, you know what, let's take a break from social media. Because if it's going to cause me anxiety, let's put it aside for now. Something caused you anxiety. Well, why is it causing you anxiety? A friend calls you up and says, hey, let's go have lunch. And you said yes. And then all of a sudden you start getting anxious. But why? Why are you feeling anxious? Is it because you haven't seen this friend in a long time? Is it because you're scared of what this person's going to think of you because you have something to tell them? Try to pinpoint exactly what is causing that anxiety. What is it exactly? So whenever I'm able to pinpoint what exactly is causing my anxiety, I try to focus on that. Can I change it? Can I do something to make this thing that causes me anxiety? Can I change this? If I can, then do it. Make a change. If it's something you can't change and it's out of your control, well, you tell yourself, it's out of my control. If this is what's going to happen after I deal with the situation, it's going to happen, but you're going to deal with it, and that's okay. So another example actually is, let's say you go for a job interview and you would love the job, and you do the interview and now you're waiting for answers. You're waiting to know if you got the job. You can stress about it. You can be anxious, but why? You listen to me, okay? You're stressing out for something that's out of your control. You're stressing over something that there's nothing you can do that's gonna change the outcome. God has a plan for you. If that job is not on your plan, or if it's not meant to be, well, maybe it's because God has something better for you. Maybe there's something else better for you. Maybe there's a reason why you don't get that job. There's a reason why you did not get that job. I try to live by this. Even in the worst situations, You could be frustrated about the outcome, but it doesn't change anything. Now, everybody has their own ways of coping with anxiety. I'm just gonna fix my hair here. My dry shampoo. Sorry, I didn't put that in properly. Good, whatever. Don't mind me. All right, so this cup is upside down for a reason. You will see why. So I'm just using this as an example, okay? So you see this cup. It's a very nice cup, right? You see there's smiley faces, hearts and kisses, and so let's just say this is somebody that's very loving, very happy, has a lot of love to give, perfect on the outside, standing nice and tall, confident, and this cup is perfect on the outside. This person is perfect on the outside. But what's really inside this cup? What's really inside that person? This is what's inside this person. This person is anxious, is upset, is sad, is broken. That's just to say that somebody might look perfect on the outside. And I don't mean perfect by actual looks. I mean perfect by happy, smiling, laughing. This person's happy. But we don't know what's going on the inside of that person. Whenever you're out grocery shopping, and let's say you're waiting in line to pay, and there's this elderly person paying, and they're trying to find the exact change to pay for their grocery. Now, instead of rolling your eyes, instead of making comments, or instead of giving them this dirty look, just put a smile on your face, because one day you'll be there too. You know, you just gotta spread more love and more happiness, because you don't even know what that person's going through. You know, maybe that person's going through something that they're ready to break down, and they're just hanging by a thread. Because someone can put a real good front, a real strong front, but you don't know what's really going on the inside of that person. So, back to anxiety. Anxiety can be caused by many things, and it's up for us trying to avoid it from taking over us. And that's by us, you know, even talking to yourself mentally, okay? And that's what I do. I talk to myself. Why do I feel anxious? And then if I'm able to get my answer, well, am I able to make a change? Am I able to do something in order for that anxiety to calm down? And like I said before, if you can't change it, well, it's out of your control. Take a deep breath, and what's meant to be is meant to be. Something will happen, and you will deal with it whenever it happens. So if you're feeling anxious, you know what? Sometimes you feel anxious, and sometimes the outcome comes out even more positive than you thought. And that also proves to you that that whole anxiety that you were feeling before it happened was for nothing. So I hope this actually helps you guys. Have a great day, guys.